Hi everyone, welcome back to 3 Layers Deep. This video that I actually have right now that you are going to be watching, it is based on how to achieve a more flawless look although you have active acne. Okay, I have active acne, as you can actually see right here. You can actually see, you're gonna see the bumps regardless because there's bumps, but the scarring, you know, the post-inflammatory acne scarring, it's not going to be visible. All right, so in this video I'm actually going to show you how you can do your makeup and cover up the redness and the acne scarring without overdoing it. Like, my face doesn't look cakey, as you can see. It's really cloudy right now. It's raining, but as you can see, my skin still looks natural. Like, it doesn't obviously, again, you see the bumps and everything, but it doesn't look cakey. As you can see, you can't really see you know, like foundation, you know what I mean? So, and that's the whole point. You want to be able to make your skin look better. So this video I'm going to show you, and mind my appearance, all I have on all I have in the application process is just like my eyeshadow and my concealer done. So you are going to see me bare faced, and it's not a pretty picture. You guys are going to see how horrendous my chin area looks, but I'm going to continue with the products that I'm using right now. Like, some days are better than others, and but I feel like there's hope. Also, right now I just got over my little monthly friend, so I know that was the cause for the new eruptions, because my skin was looking a lot better a few days ago, and I have an itch on my nose. So if you are interested in how to get a more flawless appearance with active acne on your skin without having to cake your foundation, go ahead and finish watching the this video. Okay, hi everyone, and welcome back to 3 Layers Deep. Excuse my little do here. I actually have a doctor's appointment, and I just kind of pulled my hair back with a little headband thing while I did my makeup. And I actually wanted to make a video because I think my last video that I just posted, or a couple of videos ago, someone said, oh, well, you know, you claim that you have bad skin, and you know, to give kind of like tips and stuff. And I do right now. I am like suffering from hormonal acne, and I will actually, this is me, like, the only makeup I have on is just my eyes really quick and some concealer, and the concealer that I'm still using is the Revlon Age Defying. I really like this. I made a review on it if you want to go check it out. But anyway, so this is what my face looks. As you can see, I do, oh gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I do have the acne right now. A lot of it is just the marks, but I do have a few pimples that are new. I just got over my little friend, and those kind of erupted. Right now, like, my main issue is like right around here. So I'm going to kind of not zoom in, but back out and kind of show you what I do to help to cover and the redness and stuff. So this is gonna be like a makeup application for like, for those of you who have active acne and don't want to, like, you know, you want to cover it, but you don't want to have it like cakey, because that just looks terrible. So what I first started off with was with a primer. Now this one I use is the Fix and Perfect. Is from Rimmel. You can get this at Walmart or whatever. This actually has like a color to it. You see that? It has somewhat of a color to it, and I don't. Okay, maybe you can see it. Anyway, that's what it looks like. So I feel like it helps to kind of diffuse a little bit of the redness, just a bit. It kind of just really does prep it for your makeup. I like it. I've been using it for a while. I feel like it helps to kind of even things out a bit. Sometimes I've actually gone with this only when I'm not having like a bad skin day or whatever. Okay, so the products I'm using today is the Maybelline 24-Hour Super Stay. You can use whatever foundation you have, but you definitely want to go with something that has medium to full coverage, preferably something that's oil-free. These are my favorite foundations, like, of all time. I don't use high-end foundations. I stopped using the Studio Fix from MAC just because it's not like my face is extremely oily, so after a few hours it's like the makeup just starts to shift. I don't like that. So anyways, you can use either one. I'm using this one for right now. Excuse me that I'm talking really fast, but oh my gosh, I gotta get going. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with that much. And I'm also going to be setting this with loose powder. You can use any loose powder that you want, or pressed powder. I prefer loose powder. I feel like you have more control. The brushes I'll be using are these. This is from Coastal Scents, or and a foundation brush. I like to normally apply it with a foundation brush first, and then go out and just like smooth it out. So I'm going to start now. I'm going to try to close up a little bit. And I like to kind of just start off from the center and then work my way out. I'm gonna look totally different. For those of you guys out there, you're like, how the heck does she always look flawless? As you can see, I am not flawless. I have active acne right now. I'm being hard-headed. I don't want to go back to the acne free, which I know that if I get back on that, my face will be clear in no time. But I really want to give these products a try. I do still have to make a review on the products that I'm using, which I told you guys. Okay, so bring it down. You know, you guys know about this part. So you want to lay on a layer on your skin. It doesn't have to be perfect, because frankly, relax, this brush leaves very streaky marks on your face. So I like to go in with this buffer brush, and I like to kind of just pat it in. Like kind of rub and pat, like, you see what I mean? Just push it. It's almost like you're pushing it into your pores. And that way you can get more of a flawless look. Okay, so that is the first layer so far. You see, it covered up some of, as you can see, you still can see that, all right? You can still see the acne. All right. So that layer is in there, you're gonna go back in, right? And then go back into the center, like go back to the areas where you have the trouble. For me, it's like I have marks on my cheeks, a little bit of marks on my cheeks, and then my chin. So I like to go back and kind of pat that in. And then don't worry, because we're gonna blend that right back out. Okay, then go on to the other side, get more product if you need, which I do need, because I'm going to be using some. And I like this foundation. I don't really care that it doesn't have a pump, because what I do, like, I always start off with clean hands anyway, and I always use the back of my hand as a palette, and if I put too much in, I'll just kind of scoop some back in. So I really don't care that it doesn't have a pump or not. A lot of people are like really anal about that, which I don't really mind. Okay, so you're going to go back in with another layer, all right? That's my second layer. And you want to stay really, like, you don't want to apply too much around your nose, because around your nose is usually where it starts to kind of crack and stuff throughout the day. So apply like you just want a thin even layer for the first layer. For the second layer, you want to just kind of go back in to do some more cover up. And then I like to apply a little bit of foundation right over my concealer. This is optional, but this is what I like to do. I feel like it gives me just a tiny bit more coverage. I mean, I've always done this with all my concealers. I just go back in and tap that in. Okay? Sorry for the whiteness. Okay, so then I go in with my loose powder. I sprinkle some right in the cap. Okay? Just sprinkle some right in the cap. And with the loose powder, I feel like it's not really as heavy as a pressed powder, so I feel like you have more control, and like all you're doing is really just a light dusting. Like you don't want to cake on the powder. You just want a light dusting. So I just start off with like a brush like this that I use all the time to set my foundation. I'm sorry, my concealer. I know she has to go potty. My dog is crying, she needs to go potty. Okay, I don't have my brows on either. All right, then I go with a fluffier brush like this. You can use any brush that you like. And I take a little bit on the brush, and then I go right on the poof, and I just kind of spread it out evenly. And then I just kind of shake off the excess, and then I start on my forehead. I set it on my forehead, alright? Then I go back and do the same thing, get some more product, really lightly. And keep doing that, and all you're doing is just setting the foundation. You don't want to have a heavy hand with your face powder. My marks, like, you can still see them somewhat. Alright, so I'm gonna go back in with whatever I have left on the back of my hand, and I'm going to get, sorry, I forgot, I should have pulled it out, a brush like this, okay? Something small. This was actually an eyeshadow brush. It's more like a detail brush, or like a shader brush, but I actually use it for this purpose right here. So I get some more, a little bit of foundation, right? And then kind of tap off the excess, and then I would just go right in, right into my troubled areas. Okay, so like that one right there. Oops, you can't see. Okay, so like that one right there, and all these little spots, and I kind of just dab it in. And because it's fluffier, it's going to help to diffuse the foundation a lot better than if it was a flat brush, like a concealer brush like this. This can apply, but it won't blend it out, whereas this brush can. And then, I mean, you're still gonna see the bumps, regardless. You can't hide the bumps, but you can definitely hide a lot of the redness, and the scarring. You know, you can see me more. Okay. And just really, really lightly. You know, you just want to be able to make sure that you can feel comfortable going out into, you know, the atmosphere. Get some more. Again, I'm just getting some more, and I'm tapping off, like I'm blending off the excess. And then I'm going on to the other side now. And right here. And a little right here. And just kind of tap it in and blend it out. Lightly tapping and feathering it right around the edges. You want to make sure that there's not like any line of demarcation. So you want to make sure that you just keep going in and repeat the same process. You know, just get a brush like this that's fluffier, and go back into your trouble spots, and then blend it out. And it doesn't look overdone. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look like you're, you know, it was not gonna look obvious. You can still see the bumps and stuff, but a lot of the scarring you can't really see. Alright? You go with the same brush that I used for my concealer. You get some more of the loose powder. You dust it off, and then you go back lightly over that to help to set it. Okay? Now, it's not going to make it disappear all the way, but this is really good if you have just like scarring and stuff, and not actual inflammation, or like, you know, actual pimples. This is great because all you're doing is hiding your scars. So you really won't be able to see anything. But you see, it's not, all you see is the bumps. You know, you definitely don't see the redness or the scars. So you're still gonna, I mean, you have the bumps, you're gonna definitely see it regardless. But you'll feel a bit more comfortable. You'll feel like not everyone's just looking right at your acne, you know what I mean, and at the redness. So you can't control how the bumps are, but you can definitely do something to help to kind of diffuse the color and any scarring. So right now I feel comfortable. I don't feel like my doctor's gonna be sitting there like examining my face instead of what she really needs to be examining. So anyways, I'm gonna come back with the finished look, with, you know, hair done, everything done, and I just kind of wanted to show you what I do to get my face from, you know, to get it to where I feel comfortable enough going outside and it's evened out and some of the acne is kind of diffused. Alright, so I'll come back to you guys in a few minutes. Okay guys, so there it is. You saw the video. I really hope that it helped a lot of you guys out. you know, I understand that like the process kind of sucks because a lot of us just want to kind of get, you know, get the makeup application done and over with, and you have to work a lot harder to try to cover up these flaws that you have. And I mean, no one's skin is perfect. I know that my skin's gonna get better. I'm going to keep with the products, like I said. I'm probably gonna finish another cycle, like finish like a whole nother like bottles and stuff like that. And if I truly see that it's just really doing nothing for me, I'm going to go back to my acne free. You know, summertime is coming, and I do want, you know, I'm gonna be going to the lakes and the beaches, and I love to be near the water all the time, and I don't want to have my face full of zits. I don't think anybody does. So I hope that it was helpful, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. God bless you. Take care.